Test, test. What is going on, traders? Excited you guys are here today. Going to be doing a recap over today's trades. Excited for it. Had a few good trades today, a few cuts, some things I'm excited to talk to you guys about. But today I'm on baby duty, so got to make it quick. And you guys out there are dads of little babies. It can be a challenge at times. We got time, feedings, changing diapers, all kinds of stuff. So he's going to be ready for me here very shortly. But let's go ahead and take a look at the trades today. And I got some exciting news for you guys as well, so just stay tuned here for a little bit. So I traded 4 tickers today. 4 tickers, but focused really on one. I was trading one really well, and I'm sure you guys who've been trading for a while, you know if you find a ticker and you're just trading it and playing it like a fiddle, you kind of want to stay there. You know, you're doing very well on it. You get the price action. It's just making sense to you. You just want to stay there and trade it. So let's talk about some of these today. OMI was the first stock I traded. This one, out of the gate, panic, got into it about half position, and then filled the rest of my shares. It just sold it up into this pop right here. It was pretty heavy, although we did start seeing some shorts covering into here, some longs trying to scoop it on up. So a little bit of buying action, but I did notice every time it was popping up, it's getting slammed pretty hard, so it wasn't a surprise that this thing failed that VWAP test pretty hard there. So OMI, understood the price action there, saw what it was doing, scratched it, wanted to move on to the next play. The next play I went to was CRON. Now, I bottom ticked this stock, and you guys know, I start with a smaller position. Usually I go in with, quarter, half, third size of my position. Went in about half here. I bottom ticked it, so I ended up just scaling into this winner. So I added again right into this candle here, and then sold for a nice profit. I had about a 560 average and ended up selling this about 580. The problem with this one is I should have scaled out. It did come up, test this VWAP, and then, did retrace a little bit, pulled back some, then pushed up towards $6. So, I made the mistake of selling all of it instead of scaling out. And sometimes this is the problem that I'm facing now. New challenges. Now that I'm trying to be more proficient, trade more, I notice more things popping up on the scanners, and I want to pay attention to them. And so what I need to do is just scale out and then set a trailing stop. Let's go to pump. PUMP down here, bottom right. PUMP, pump, have traded this one many times in the past. Usually pump is a pump. So it wasn't a surprise that it was heavy. Getting shorted into. I did short it here. It was SSR, turned on short sale restrictions, so I did have to place my short on the ask. No problem there. Got filled. This one was just, you see these lower wicks right here at this VWAP. It had some buying volume there that the bid was just kind of absorbing those orders. And so this one was holding pretty good. Started consolidating. Like I said yesterday, just started going sideways. Not interested. Going to cut that position. Took it for a small loss there. All right, CNQ, the big bad wolf right here. This is the one that I stuck around with for a while. At first I didn't get the price action, wasn't making sense, and then we kind of got on the save wavelengths, and I figured it out and was trading it pretty well. So CNQ, I started out with a short. You guys know I short that euphoria, I buy the fear. So I started with a short and then got, to max position, had another short behind this green arrow here, and this was just holding. And it started going sideways, and so I ended up cutting it for a small loss. And then I actually reversed to a long. The price action was saying, this stock is not done yet. So this arrow right here, let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Sorry, guys. I know it's a little tiny, so let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. CNQ right here. All right. Let's blow her up. So this arrow right here was a long. Ended up scaling out a little bit, and then I added to the long here on this pullback, and then I scaled out some more there, and then this is when I ended up taking it all. Actually, right here, yeah, took it all right there. I added to it, but then it was heavy. It looked like the top. It started getting some selling pressure there, so took it all, and then reversed back to a short position. So this is a little confusing, but this was always, I've been trading for years. This was always something I really was looking forward to when I, got better at trading, was being able to short and long both on the same stock, take advantage of both sides of the move. Because ultimately, there shouldn't really be any bias on a trade. And that's something I've been doing much better at here recently, is just being objective minded, cutting if it's not working, if it's not doing what I'm expecting it to do, then just cut it. Because if the stock's doing what you're not expecting it to do, essentially you're gambling at that point because you don't know what's going to happen. So with CNQ, reversed it back to a short. Noticed it was getting heavy, started fading on off. We saw a top there, 13.20. That 20-cent area is usually a magic number. And then this one, started fading on off a little bit. So short, took some, and then re-added, shorted, covered some more. Now what I'm doing here is recycling shares. And why is that important? So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking some off. So I'm locking in some money, locking in a little bit of money. So let's say I had 500 shares here, locking in 100 shares. Comes back up, I short it some more. Comes back down. So you're always like taking in profits. Those machines with the quarters that are constantly like pushing quarters out? That's kind of what you're doing. You're just taking a few quarters here at a time, taking a few. So you're constantly just taking profits as it's giving them to you. And then reshorting on these pops. It was very heavy at this VWAP, ended up cracking it. I just took all the rest right there at 12.50. Just continuing to scale out, maximize the profits there on CNQ. Now, I don't know what this is at right now. But I just took it all right there because it dropped from about 12.80 to 12.50 very fast. Like you guys know, faster the move, the weaker the trend. So that's CNQ. Those were my trades today. What I'm most excited about on these trades is the cuts. I'm very happy here with the initial cuts here. Went from short and then ended up scratching it, sticking to the rules. I have been doing this very well, and that's what I'm excited about because I haven't always cut and manage these trades well. But as traders, we are managers of risk. That's what we are inherently, managers of risk. We're not gamblers. Some of us are, but we should be managers of risk. So I'm very happy with the cut there on CNQ and on PUMP. Now, it's very important, guys, that you always save your charts. I do this every day. I have folders literally of thousands and thousands of charts just to review, to go over, to take notes. So you know exactly how you're trading, what's working, what's not working, and you can go from there. So guys, the news today is, you guys know I use Intensity Stock Watch scanners. Me, Garage Day Trader, Volatility Trading, some of these other guys are there. Very, very small group. It's not open to the public. But what our mentor said today, and today only, is if you guys want and you sign up for the scanners, the platinum scanners, then you guys can have a week in the chat for free, and you're going to have us all in there, our mentor, ask any questions, get any help you need. He's doing this for you guys just for the price of the scans. So how you're going to get to that is just go to one of my videos, like this video today, go down to the scanners, and then you type in ISW Kevin. You'll click on this link, intensitystockwatch.com. Go down here to the Platinum VIP right here. Click the link to the offer and go ahead and download that. You're going to get the scanners for a month, and you're going to get a week of mentorship. A week in there with me, Garage Day Trader, Volatility Trading. You'll have lots of educational materials. It'll be great. Well worth the money for you guys if you want it. If you guys want it. And we don't do this very often. The group is not open to the public. Like I said, my mentor, us in there, we keep it very closed off for a reason. But we want to help guys out, here and there when we're able to, without getting tons of people in there, so where, there's too much noise, if that makes any sense. Because you guys have all been in chat rooms where there's way too much noise. We want to help, guys out independently, one-on-one time, that type of thing. So traders, let me know what you think in the comment section below about the trades. If you have any questions at all, always happy to help. Email me. Hit that like button, traders. Hit the subscribe button. We will see you all next time.